Hey guys, welcome to Chris Hansen Barbecue. Today we're going to make some easy cheeseburgers on the grill. The meat we have today is 80-20 mixture. I wanted something a little fattier, but it's hard to find. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, just kind of make a meatball, but I'm not going to press too hard. I'm just going to do it nice and light. What I'm going to do, just cover that. I'll just push it down a little bit. I don't want to press too hard. When I make the meatball, I don't want to press too hard either. So I want to have a nice burger, nicely formed burger. Now the reason why I'm using wax paper is because of one reason. This kind of sticks to the metal after a couple, so I'm going to do the wax paper. Kind of prevent it from sticking. I'm just going to press down nice and light. I'm not going to press down too hard. One thing I learned over the years is you don't want to compact your burgers. You don't want to press them down too hard. You know, then it's going to be really tough. They're not going to be as juicy. They're not going to be as, I don't want to say tender. They're not going to be as juicy. It's really going to be really, really tough meat. You don't want that. So I'm just going down nice and easy. Nice and easy. That's it, you're making some easy burgers. Now, normally my wife does this. She makes awesome burgers. However, today I decided to do it. Alright, so anyway, I like to use the wax paper. The wax paper not only prevents it from sticking, but I use it afterwards as a, I guess a barrier so they don't stick when you put them in the freezer. Because tonight I'm only cooking for my wife and my daughter and I. So we're definitely not going to eat all these burgers. So, like I said, you want to press down nice and easy. Form them like a meatball, nice and easy. That's it. We're going to season them afterwards when we're ready to put them on the grill. We're not going to season them this minute. What we're going to do though is we're going to throw them in the fridge probably 15-20 minutes. Let the grill come up to temp, and also we'll it gives it a good time for the meat to kind of become firmer and become more of a patty, I should say. So that's it. So anyway, you can see nothing really stuck. Now, right now, all I'm going to do, I'm going to take my thumb, I'm just going to put a little dimple in there, a little thumbprint. So what happens is after you cook this, well, let me refrain. While you're cooking, homemade burgers tend to kind of come together like a meatball, and we don't want that. So, all right, we're going to put this in the fridge for about 15-20 minutes. I gotta get the grill up to temp, and we're gonna take it from there. All right, guys, as you can see, I got some chicken quarters on. I just put some of that leftover Jack Daniel's sauce that I had. I made it, the Jack Daniel's sauce with the jack ribs. If you haven't seen the jack ribs video, go check it out. But I'm gonna put the burgers on now. Now this is when I season it. I'm gonna put the burgers right over the flame. I have all the coals pushed to the back. Or how you guys see it, pushed to the side. But anyway, we're gonna season it up a little bit right now. Now I'm gonna go a little heavy with the seasoning because once I flip it, a lot of the seasoning is gonna fall off. Right now, today I'm gonna be using this steak and burger seasoning by Old Thompson. It's pretty good. It's All this is salt, black pepper, dill seed, coriander, red pepper, and garlic, and it's delicious. Um, I'm just gonna put it on each one. Nice and generous. So I expect it to come off. Also, put a little splash of some Worcestershire on. That's it. Just gonna let it go for like 4 or 5 minutes. And we're gonna check it out. Alright, so it's been about 4 minutes. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna check the burgers out. The burgers should be ready to flip. And one thing I didn't do is I didn't push down on the burgers. So you let all the juices out. You don't want to let the juices out unless you want to make hockey puck burgers. Now, one of my best friends, he loves hockey puck burgers. He likes everything well done. You know, teach their own, but we want it nice and juicy, you know. All right. Alright, so we'll probably do about 5 minutes now. We'll check it in about 4. That last minute, we're going to put the cheese on. Alright, so you see the burgers, they look good, they look done. Yeah, they look good. So I'm just going to take them off the flame for this one. Apply our cheese. Using some good old American cheese right now. That's it. Close it up. That's just going to take about a minute. Alrighty. Minute passed by. Ah, perfect. Alright, that's beautiful. Yeah, you could see how that cheese melted on there nicely. So, what we're going to do is we're going to scoop them up. Throw them in the inside, let them chill on the cutting board for about 5 minutes. You want to rest the burgers. You got to rest the burgers. Why? Well, if I put it on a bun right now, what's going to happen? You're going to see the juices run down to the bottom. Get that nice bun all soggy and disgusting. So, I'm going to let it chill for about 5 minutes. Let those juices recirculate back into the meat. I gotta say one thing, they look really good. They look, oh man, they smell good, they look good. Alright guys, so while the burgers are resting, we're gonna caramelize some onions. So, I'm over here on my electric stove, and I got some butter in the pan right here, a little butter. Get the onions, just gonna toss them in. I cut them in halves. I sliced them and cut them in halves. You can do it any way you want to do it. I like to do it this way, but, you know, to each their own. What we're going to do is just put, you don't have to do this. I'm just putting a small splash of Jack Daniels in there. Just for a little extra something. That's it. We're just going to stir them. We'll stir them until they get that nice translucent color. All right, so yeah, burgers are really simple to make, and it's just amazing how many bad burgers I had in my lifetime. I love burgers. I like to make them myself when I barbecue, though. Homemade rather. I like homemade when I'm barbecuing. Just a couple things, you know. You don't want to push down on the meat. You don't want to pack them too hard. You know, those things, believe it or not, they have a big influence on your burgers. So. And the seasoning, I season it as soon as I put it on. Some people season it before. I used to season it before, but I think it dries it out. If you think about it, that's salt. What does salt do? It attracts water. It draws water out. So what is it doing to that burger, you know? So you kind of like to just put it on as soon as you throw it on the fire, but hey, to each their own. I normally don't make burgers. My wife does. She makes excellent burgers. Then we normally freeze a bunch, you know, for a later date. But she does all different types of stuff. She'll mince up onions, throw that in. Sometimes she'll make burgers with cheese in there, and you have a nice cheesy middle. Oh, it's delicious. But anyway. Guys, please like, subscribe, send me any messages, any feedback, and just have fun whatever you're barbecuing, you know. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to barbecue, but there's good and bad barbecue. And I can tell you one thing, whenever someone comes over my house, I want them leaving with a smile. I want them eating some good food. I want compliments. I love compliments. So I want them leaving with a smile, with a full belly, saying that was good. All right, guys. Before we go, I'm gonna make a burger right here. Got some nice fresh iceberg lettuce. Bam. Put your burger on top. And do a little onions. Oh man, that looks good. It smells good. Nice and easy. I like to finish it off with a tomato. You don't have to. That's it. That looks and smells good. And I know I'm going to love it. But enjoy, guys.